Gurave Gaurachandraya Radhikaya Stadalaye Krishnaya Krishna Bhaktaya Tadbhaktaya Namo Namah. Namo Vishnupadaya Radhikai Priyatmane Sri Srimad Bhakti Vedanta Narayana iti namine. Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Prishthaya Bhutale Srimate Gaura Govinda Swami Niti Namine. Jam Prabrajantam Anupetam Apeta Kritam Dvaipayano Viraha Katara Juhavo Putreti Tanmayataya Tarabo Binedu Tam Sarvabhuta Hridaya Muni Maharaj. Anga Shyamali Vatsata Bhiravito Mandi Krite Indi Baram Jadanja Gudaruchi Sabidadatam Patambara Sasriya Brindaranya Nivasino Rudila Sadama Vidamodaram Radha Skanda Nivesito Jalabhujam Dhyayen Damodaram Bhaktya Vihina Aparadhalakshi Sita Sakamadhitaranga Madhye Kripamayistam Saranam Praparnam Brinde Namaste Charanarvindam Adevi Kakuvar Gadgadayadhyavacha Yache Nipatya Bhuvidandavadudvatarthi Asya Prasadam Abudhasya Janasya Krita Gandharvike Nijagane Gananam Videhi. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. At first I offer my unlimited obeisances unto the lotus feet of my revered spiritual master, Swami BV Muni Maharaj. Ashtotarastha Sri Srimad Bhaktivedanta Narayana Goswami Maharaj, Swami BV Muni Maharaj. Ashtotarastha Sri Srimad Gaur Govinda Goswami Maharaj. And begging for their causeless mercy. Then I offer my unlimited obeisances unto the lotus feet of my Nirupanuga Gaudiya Guru Varga and praying for their causeless mercy. Then offer my respectful obeisances to all the devotees assembled here according to their qualifications. So, we are going to observe the Guru Maharaj's disappearance. Therefore, we'll discuss some Guru Tattva. Guru Tattva is very, very important for a devotee. There are many, many types of devotees nowadays. Other than our Gaudiya Sampradaya, there is many, many Sampradaya and many types of devotees are there. Some devotees, they think that Guru is not so important in the life. And they are doing also devotion. Some they think, what is the use of accepting Guru? Without Guru also directly we can do devotion to Krishna. There are many types of preachers are there. They are now in internet, they are preaching. Then also we see they are describing many pastimes how Krishna directly reciprocating Banke Bihari ji, Radharani, directly communicating with them directly. So hearing all these pastimes, all types of Harikatha they are listening, they develop the concept that Guru is not so important, it is optional. If you accept or not accept, no matter. But in our line, we are Brahma Madhva Gaudiya Sampradaya. We belong to that line. It is very significant. Whatever they're preaching, it doesn't matter. Now, in Kali Yuga, Krishna himself appeared as Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu to establish the ideal path of bhakti. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu himself, though he is Supreme Personality of Godhead, he is Supreme Lord, also he appeared as a preacher, as a guru, and he himself accepted spiritual master. He himself accepted Guru. He established this Guru Parampara, the significance of Guru Parampara. In the morning, in the afternoon, we discussed on this, the how Guru is very, very important in this life. Without Guru or with Guru, what is the difference in devotion? That we should understand. Without Guru also one can do bhakti. One can chant Harinam. Accepting Guru also one can chant Harinam. What is the difference? Any devotees here, Gurudev's disciple, can tell what is the difference if somebody doesn't accept any Guru, but he can chant Harinam. What benefit he will get, and what was Guru, what he will get? Any devotee can answer, or anything they know can tell? Prabhuji.
Well, as I state that one who has Guru, one who has a pure devotee, he has bound Krishna in his heart with love. So only he can give Krishna you totally and full. But one who doesn't accept Guru will never get Krishna prema, will never get Krishna totally in his heart.
Anybody else?
It's explained that if we're chanting Mahamantra without the guidance of Guru, then actually our chanting, the fruit of this chanting will only bring us to Guru. It cannot bring us to Krishna. And the sincerity of our chanting will get us to Guru faster, where we have the opportunity then to take a bona fide Guru. But if we are chanting Mahamantra without the guidance and without sincerity, then actually it's creating more karma. Once we're under the guidance of spiritual master, once we've taken shelter, Harinam and then further to Diksha, once we've taken this, then the result of our chanting is actually, one, we develop some kind of taste at some point, but also we have the benefit of burning past lives, karma, more quickly, not finishing, but just more rapidly.
It is like you will get only your material desires fulfilled, but never your spiritual desires. You will get some security out of chanting, but you won't get any spiritual benefit. And of course, what he said, it will guide you if you're sincere to a pure devotee. If you're sincere.
Yes, the difference is when one have guru, bona fide guru in his life, there is no guarantee that he will attain Krishna. Like there is a navigator in that boat of human life. Then you may reach, you may not reach. Chances is there is doubt. Secondly, about the chanting of holy name, which I asked question. Holy name chanting has two results. Primary result and secondary result. Without Guru, you may attain the secondary result, which is like Namabhas. You can reach up to Namabhas. But you will never be able to attain the pure name stage, Suddha Nam. You will not be able to chant. The result of pure name is Krishna Prem. To attain Golok Vrindavan, to attain the service of Sri Radha and Krishna, that will be very, very difficult. But with Guru, it is certain, sure one will get. This is the difference. Because one can get up to maximum liberation, mukti. But with Guru, one is Guru, bona fide Guru in his life, he will certainly attain Krishna Prem. This is the difference. So we'll discuss one Vaishnava song today about Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur. The Gurudev Kripa Bindu Diya, Gurudev Bada Kripa Kari, Gauda Bana Majhe, Godru mein diya chastan, Agya Dila More Ei Braje Vasi, Harinama Karagam. That we praying to Gurudev, Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur is teaching us that if we want to get the residence in Gaudavan or Brajavan, Brajavan and Gaudavan, Vrindavan and Navadvip. According to our Acharya Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur and other Acharya, this is non-different. Gauda Braja Bane Bhedana Dekhiva. There is no difference between Navadvip Dham and Gaud Dham. But one difference is there. The first, if you don't worship the Navadvip Dham, you will not attain Vrindavan Dham. If you will not worship Sachinandan Gaur Hari, you will never attain lotus feet of Krishna. Aradhita Navavanam Brajakananaste Naradhita Navavanam Braja Eva Dure. If you are worshipping Navadvip Dham, then it is sure that you will attain Vrindavan Dham. Aradhita Navavanam Brajakananaste. Naradhita Navavanam Braja Eva Dure. If one doesn't worship Navadvip Dham, the Braja is far from. See the importance is this. That's why Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur directly not praying to Gurudev to attain Brajadham. He is praying that Gauda Banamaji, give me place at Navadvip Dham. Because in Navadvip Dham, one will worship, get place and serve that Dham, it is sure Braja, he will enter into Brajadham. This is the difference. And the Navadvip Dham, is that dear place of Sachinandan Sri Gaur Hari. And the role of Sachinandan Gaur Hari in this age. Kali Juge Sadhu Guru Duskara Janiya Sadhu Guru Rupe Krishna Asila Nadiya. In Kali Yuga it is very difficult to get sadhu, pure sadhu and guru. It is very difficult. That's why Krishna himself appeared as sadhu and guru in Navadvip. And then how will recognize who is bona fide guru or not? One who is more dear to Sachinandan Gaur Hari. The more one is dear, the more he is pure. This is very simple. If somebody is not worshipping Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, whoever may be, but cannot be so pure that can enter into the Vraj Dham. He may stay in Vrindavan Dham. That's why this is very clear to understand who is pure devotee, guru or not. There are many sampradaya there, I told many lines are there. The more one is dear to Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, then more bona fide. Without worshipping Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, one will never have access to Vraj Dham. This is very, one should understand. There are many sampradaya, many temples there, many sadhus are there. So this is how you will understand. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu himself established this. So, Aradhita Navavanam, as I told, Vraja Nagaras, Vraja Kananaste, Naradhita Navavanam, Vraja E Bature. One who is not worshipping Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, the Dham, dear Dham, and Vrindavan is far away from him. Although he is staying in Vrindavan, many sadhus are staying, they are preaching also. But if they have not worshipped Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, it's not necessary that one will only stay in Vrindavan, staying in Vraj Dham, also one can worship Navadvip Dham. Our Goswamis, they stayed in Vrindavan Dham. But they also worship Sachinandan Sri Gaur Hari. For them, Navadvip Dham and Vraj Dham, no difference. Our Goswami, Srila Raghunathas Goswami, is establishing this, that Radha Krishna in Manasiksha, Radha Krishna is non-different to Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Sachi Sunam is non-different from Radha and Krishna. This is always to understand. Our way of worshipping also same. When we are worshipping in Radha Krishna, it is worship of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Non-difference is there. So that is very clear that those pure devotees, those who have taken exclusive shelter of Navadvip Dham, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's Dham, they have automatically taken shelter of Sri Vraj Dham. And Aradhita Dijasuta Vraja Nagaraste Naradhita Dijasuta Na Tabeho Krishna. One who is worshipping Dijasuta Sachinandan Sri Gaur Hari. Because those who don't understand Sachinandan Gaur Hari, they will not understand the importance of Guru. Because in Kali Yuga, who is the Guru? Samashti Guru. The collective Guru Tattva is Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. And those who has taken exclusive shelter of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu in that line, they are our Guru. They are our Acharyas. That's why here Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Aradhita Dijasutam, one who is worshipping Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Dijasutam means the son of Brahmin. Who is Brahmin? Jagannath Mishra. Aradhita Dijasutam Vraja Nagaraste. Then you will attain the lotus feet of Krishna. Vraja Nagara. The Vraja Nagara, why not directly told Krishna? Why telling Vraja Nagara indirectly? The most beloved of Vraja. You see how it is explained. Chaitanya, worshipping Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is automatically give the fruit that you will get the lotus feet of that Krishna who is the most beloved of Vraja. Means Gopi Jana Vallabha. Okay? So Vraja Nagaraste. Naradita Dijasuta. One is not worshipping Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. He doesn't understand Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Not giving only just, oh, somebody Mahaprabhu, maybe Krishna like this. Not exclusively worshipping Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Naradita Dijasuta na taveho Krishna. It is very clear, you see, this Shastra is telling, na taveho Krishna means you will never attain Krishna. He is not telling that, you will attain partially. You will never attain Krishna. Means you will never attain that Krishna who is Brajanagar. That means you will never have access to that Vrindavan, Vraj Dham. The way it is explained. Brinda Vipinera Maha Madhurima Pravesa Chaturisa Baraja Vipine Bhavera Bhakati Pravesa Haitaka Brinda Vipinera Maha Madhurima, the great sweetness of Vrindavan Dham. What is that sweetness? That is the highest Madhurya ras. Pravesa Chaturi Sar. Who can enter into that highest Madhurya, sweetness of Vrindavan Dham? That highest sweetness of Krishna. Who released? The gopis, they released the sweetness of Krishna. Also Krishna released somehow. Not complete. Krishna could not release fully in Krishna. He released fully in Gauranga Swarup. But gopis, they released Krishna. Brinda Vipinera Maha Madhurima. That highest sweetness of Gopi Bhav, who released? The gopis released. The Krishna released that mood of gopis. Who can enter into that Vrindavan? Baraja Jubati Bhavera Bhakati. That devotion of the gopis, Braja gopis, who can attain? Who gave that? Eman Sachir Nandan Bine. Without that Sachir Nandan Gaur Hari, nobody can give this. So that is here Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur is saying that Gurudev Bada Kripa Kari Gaudavana Majhe Godru mein diya sthan. Who give me place in that Gaudavan. That Gaudavan includes Brajavan. And it includes the worship of the Krishna in the mood of gopis, Gopi Bhav. It is including everything. Understand? Agya dila mare ei brajavasi harinam karna. The Gurudev has mercifully given me Harinam. We have all received Harinam. We chanting Harinam. Do you realize that Gurudev has given me Harinam Mala? That doing bhajan in Braja, in Vrindavan. Ei Braje Vasi, sitting in Vraj Dham, I am doing bhajan. Anybody has realized it? No. We singing this kirtan every day. But at Gurudev time of initiation, I don't know whether you have observed or not, Gurudev explains. You are, where you are in Vrindavan. Sri Radha and Krishna sitting in a 1,000-petal lotus. And there is Rajahansa is there, bank of Jamuna you are there. And all these things Gurudev explains to meditate. That means if one is receiving Harinam, but where he is chanting, that is important. We are although staying in Vrindavan, but we are thinking of our country and doing bhajan there. But we are not doing bhajan in Vrindavan. He telling that giving Harinam means Gurudev has given me order. Oh, stay in Vrindavan. Gurudev, always our Gurudev Srila Bhaktivedanta Narayan Goswami Maharaj, his speciality, one should understand what is speciality. He invites everyone, whole world, come to Vrindavan. And creating the impression in your heart that you are in Vrindavan. Although you, after some time you come back to your country, but always create that impression in your mind that you are in Vrindavan. You are doing Govardhan Parikrama. You are doing the Parikrama of Gaurban. You are doing the Parikrama of Vrindavan and all the pastime places. Each day of your life should be the day of Kartik month. Since morning till evening. This is what Gurudev has taught us. This is our Acharyas have taught us. The receiving Harinam means receiving the order to stay in Vrindavan. Do bhajan in Vrindavan. This is what Gurudev teaching us. Srila Rupa Goswami Pad telling this is also his advice. Tishtan braje tadanuragi jananugami. How to chant Harinam? Residing in Vraj Dham. In your mind you reside. You tell you, oh, we have no place there. Not your place is there. Wherever Gurudev is there, you have place there. It's not necessary that we should have a own registered land or house there. Not necessary. Dham is there. Gurudev has given Harinam means Dham, given place there. You should mind always should be there. Wherever our mind and heart is there, there is we are there. Although we are externally staying here. This is sadhana. You remember when Gurudev, there is a book, Nectar Govinda Lila, you have read, very published in the 90s. Gurudev telling that, giving lecture. Gurudev also, whenever he was leaving Vrindavan, he was going to Delhi or going to other places for preaching. That time he is giving the lecture. Although we are going out of Vrindavan, but in our mind always I am staying there. Always, the remembrance of Vrindavan should come. Always, anywhere you are. Then you are doing real bhajan. If you are in a mind, as soon as you leave Vrindavan, the land of Vrindavan, you think that I have entered other place. If somebody always in your mind, consciously, unconsciously, when he is awake, when he is sleeping condition, always thinking of Vrindavan, that I am there. Then that is Tishtan Braje, always residing in Vrindavan. He is not away of Vrindavan, not a moment. That is ideal bhajan. Tishtan Braje, Rupa Goswami Pad telling, Tishtan Braje means residing in Vrindavan, non-stop. Never, not that a moment that you are away. Tadanuragi jananugami. Following the footsteps of Tadanuragi jananugami. Tadanuragi means the footsteps of Brajavasis. Those who have complete anurag attachment, deep attachment for Krishna. Tadanuragi. Following those persons, following those Brajavasis. But we have no idea who is Brajavasi, but we know our Gurudev. He is Tadanuragi Jananugami. He, Gurudev is there, Param Gurudev is there, Paratpar Gurudev is there. Our Guru Varga, they are perfect Brajavasis. Other Brajavasis we may understand or not, but our Guru Varga we know. Our Gurudev, Param Gurudev, Srila Prabhupada, Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada Maharaj, Bhakti Siddhanta Thakur, Srila Gaur Kisadas Babaji Maharaj. We know about them. They are the Brajavasis. Tadanuragi Jananugami. This is how one should chant Harinam. Otherwise, that name will not be so perfect. This is what Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur is teaching us. Agya dila more sei braje basi, in this Vraj Dham. Harinam karaga. Understand? So we should understand, oh, Gurudev has now left us and disappeared. Now where will you go? The Gurudev has given you, sit here and chant. This you follow. He's always there. Everything will come to you. Even Guru is present with you. If you are not practicing this, then also you not easily get. Guru is eternally present with you. When Guru gives you Harinam Mala, that means eternally you are always try to reside in Vrindavan and chant your Harinam. Then he is saying, Sri Bhaktivinoda Thakur, किंतु कबे प्रभु योग्यता अर्पिबे एदासरे दया करी चित्त स्थिर हबे सकल सहिब एकांत भजिब हरि. But we are, all the Gurudev has given this, that we should practice this. But oh Lord, Gurudev, I am not qualified. When that qualification will come? We are unable to practice like this. We are unable to do our bhajan like this. When that qualification, you will offer me that qualification. Sadhak should pray like this. Gurudev also told this, that even one is very, very qualified, still he is praying like this. Even Sri Bhaktivinoda Thakur is praying like this. Sri Gaur Krishnadas Babaji Maharaj, even Sri Bhakti Siddham, our acharyas, they are praying, teaching us. It's not that we are now having achieved something, now we should not pray. Stop praying. Always pray like, Kabe habe bolo sedina amar. When that day will come? Then when you praying like this, always you have chance to improve, to increase more. If you have Shraddha, then you will attain Nishtha. You will be able to cross over that stage of Anartha Nivritti, then attain Nishtha. If you have Nishtha, then you will attain Ruchi. Then you have Ruchi, then always chance is there. Even you attain the stage of Bhav, still you go further beyond. This is humble. This is the teaching, that how to be humble always. Trunadapi sunichena tarorapi sahisnuna amanina manadena kirtaniya sadhani. As long as you are so humble, then your chance is there, you will be always engaged in Hari Kirtan. When the Trunadapi mood will not be there, your Harinam, your Sankirtan will stop. Kirtaniya sadahari. Always you remain humble and always your Sankirtan, you will get qualification to do Sankirtan. Always always think yourself lower than the grass. More tolerant than the tree. All the circumstances, all the unfavorable circumstances. For a devotee, always we feel that uncomfortable if there is not favorable atmosphere. But we should not think, we are not thinking all the unfavorable surrounding coming to teach us how to practice Trunadapi Sunichana, Tarorapi Sahisnuna. If there will be favorable circumstances, how you can practice tolerance? If there will be unfavorable circumstances, then you will be practice tolerance. Otherwise, how will practice tolerance? Once our Param Gurudev Sri Srimad Bhakti Pragyan Kesava Goswami Maharaj, he was managing the temple under guidance of Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur. And once the Prabhupada Bhakti Siddhanta Thakur found the devotees taking only rice and that one chutney prepared from the tamarind leaves, no other vegetables or other things there. Then Prabhupada asked Vinod, why not there is nice prasadam for devotees? The Param Gurudev told, Gurudev, if we always take nice prasadam, sabji dal, when we will practice then? Thoroughly says. When we will practice the vairagya then? We should practice detachment. Then we will be able to face all the unfavorable circumstances. Even the devotees you see, great devotees of Krishna, Pandavas. Pandavas are very dear to Krishna. Arjun, Yudhishthira Maharaj, Draupadi, very dear to Krishna. Krishna is like always with them. Any who is real Bandhava, according to our general etiquette, Utsave Besane Chaiva Durbikhe Rajadware Jav Tishtati Sa Bandhava. That one, when there is festival, he is there. When there is difficulty, he is there. When there is scarcity, he is there. When there is some court case going on or in legal matter, he is present with us. Durbikhe Rajadware, always, every time he is present. He is a friend. This is according to our general social etiquette. So Krishna, you can tell that's always present. When there is in legal matters with them, Pandavas, injustice, Krishna is there in their support. When there is difficulty there, Krishna is there. When there is festival time, also he is present. He is house member. He is more than your own people, own relative, own friend. So dear to them. But Pandavas face how much difficulty you see. So much difficulty. They are sent to forest. Their kingdom was been taken by illegally. And they're so much defamed. So much badnaam on the Draupadi, and so much many difficulties came to them in their life. Somebody will tell, oh, Krishna was there, still so much difficulties came. Pandavas ever complained to Krishna? Have you heard in Mahabharata or in Bhagavatam anywhere, the Pandavas complained, oh Krishna, you are Supreme Lord and you are there with us, but still we are facing all these things. Why not to arrange all the comfortable situation for us? Ever they complained? Never complained. So that means there is some agreement between Krishna and them. What is that agreement? Krishna establishing this, teaching to the whole world through his dear devotees. They are the instruments to teach us Krishna Bhakti. All the inconvenience, unfavorable situation, pratikul. Tarorupi Sahishnuna is that thing. Tolerance, more tolerant than the tree. The tolerance is very important. If you can tolerate all the unfavorable situation, and in unfavorable circumstances your bhajan is not going down, then you are qualified to do bhajan, Krishna bhajan. And that's it, all the anarthas is removed. Otherwise, you will never be able to overcome these anarthas. This is very important. Even we see the gopis also, they faced all the unfavorable circumstances. What to speak of them? Our Gurudev, you see, Gurudev, Param Gurudev, in their life, they faced so much unfavorable, difficult situation. They taught us the tolerance so that we will be able to practice and then we will overcome the anarthas. Amani manad. Always be respectful to others without expecting any respect for yourself. So this sloka is very, very important for Vaishnavas. So here Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur is telling, O Lord, O Gurudev, when that qualification will come, kintu kabe Prabhu yogyata arpive, edasere daya kari. Yogyata means qualification. That qualification to face all the unfavorable situation. To practice the Trunadapi sloka. Because Trunadapi Sunichana Tarorupi Sahisuna Amanina Manadena, these 3 lines. 4th line is Kirtanya Sadahari, that Gurudev has given to chant Harinam, and how you will be do uninterruptedly, without any interruption. It should not be interrupted. It should be unconditional. So when one will be able to chant, that qualification is asking. He is not telling any other academic qualification. This qualification will come how? By following Guru's order, by association. When we will associate with devotees, will associate with great devotees, Gurudev or Shuddha Vaishnavas. In the association of great Vaishnavas, they discuss these topics. They discuss these topics which can help us in sadhana. Mama virja samvido satam prasangat. Bhavanti hrutkana rasayana katha. So this qualification comes when we'll meditate, we'll think, remember and try to practice all the devotees' life. We hear their pastimes, how they practiced everything, how they faced all the unfavorable circumstances. Then the qualification will come. Then will become more tolerant and more humble, and then will be able to continuously chant. If somebody tells what is the need of being humble, take Harinam Mala and chant every day. No, that Harinam will not be pure. As soon as there will be any circumstance, you will stop chanting. You will stop your bhajan. You will not advance. Your anarthas will not be removed. You will not able to attain nishtha, ruchi, asakti, bhava. You cannot go further. Only will be move forward and advance further if you will be qualified. Otherwise, you will be checked. And that time, chitta sthira habe sakala sahiva. It is saying in second line. Mind will be steady, means nishtha. Sakala sahiva, I will be able to tolerate everything. This tolerance which I am telling. All they are Krishna's great devotees' life. They tolerated all the circumstances. We cannot tolerate that. Yudhishthira Maharaj being the Samrat, emperor, how he served menial service, become a servant of a king. Very, very menial servant. Can we become, being a king, emperor, serving like this? And Bhima, such a unparalleled hero, very great fighter, became a cook. This is tolerance. Arjun became a hinjda. What is that they call? Half. Being such a great warrior, Arjun became dancing teacher and is half female and half female like that. Arjun became like that. This is tolerance. How unfavorable circumstances they faced. They become like this. All type of tolerance they had. They tolerated everything. That's why Krishna established dharma. Paritran sad vinasatu, the dharma sansthapanarthaya. The Krishna established dharma through Pandavas in this planet. Otherwise, if they will not be ideal, dharma cannot be established. So this is all type of mind will be steady and all tolerance. I will be able to tolerate everything. Ekante bhajiva hari. So this sloka is about telling about Trunad, practicing Trunadapi Sunichena sloka. Totally practicing. The next verse, Bhaktivinoda Thakur is saying, Saisabe jovane jada sukha sange abhyasa haila manda nija karma dose yedeya haila bhajanara pratibandha. In our life, we always waste our life, human life. From childhood till youth until old age. Not to do bhajan, we have excuses. Why we cannot do this? But we have no excuses to do bhajan. We always try to do some excuses to avoid bhajan, avoid bhakti. But the great devotee's life opposite. The real bhajan, you see, the gopis, how they love Krishna. That is Krishna bhajan that way. They have all the excuses to love Krishna, not to give up Krishna. Their words always you read from Venu Gita, Pranaya Gita or Gopi Gita always. That gopis are telling that we are unable to stop loving Krishna. We are unable, we cannot stop loving Krishna. But we are unable to love Krishna. Opposite. That is real bhajan. They always use their life for Krishna bhajan, dedicated fully. Why Krishna performed these pastimes? To set example before us. Otherwise we will have no example to follow. Whom we will follow? Who has sacrificed everything for Krishna? To establish this example, all these pastimes Krishna descended from Golok Vrindavan to here. Saisava Jovane. From childhood, childhood time, we waste our time in playing. 5 बरस के भोला भाला. There is a song. 5 बरस की भोला भाला, अब तो 20 भयो, मगर 25 माया कारण देश विदेश गयो. वृद्ध भय अब मति उपजी, 30 बरस की अब मति उपजी, लोभ बढ़े नित नयो. वृद्ध भय अब कफ नित कंठ रहियो, कबहु न कृष्ण कहियो. This song is there in Hindi. Maybe it is written by Nanak. Maybe it is written by some Hindi poet. So this is like childhood. When childhood we think that he's too young now, he's innocent. Let me waste our time. Also parents, they let us waste the time. Gradually we grow old, enter in teenage and always we waste our time. We have excuses, when we'll grow a little bit more elder, then we'll do bhajan. And when we enter 25, like that, youth, we enter into family life and then busy in earning money, doing job, working, family maintenance. Then more after family, little bit family life we enter further, our greed increases more. Try to collect wealth for future plan, all these things. Then in the meantime, one day we become old. Nowadays we also old in the young age. But that time, when old age was there, that time we become the victim of the health problems. Kapha, Vata, Pitta, there is pain here pain, this pain, like that. All. Then whole life, there is no time for doing bhajan. But Prahlad is teaching in Srimad Bhagavatam, Komaram acharit pragya dharman bhagavataniya dullava janmam tadabi adhrubam arthadam. From childhood should practice bhajan. From childhood. This teaching our Acharyas, they all followed. We see our Gurudev Srimad Bhaktivedanta Narayana Maharaj. How he was in young age, he was fully absorbed in bhajan. Once he was entered into chanting, then he was fully absorbed himself. His family members were calling him Bholanath. He was very, very fully absorbed, very innocent and fully into devotion. The childhood must be, because there is a saying, Tulasi Dui Patraru Vasi, when the small sprout comes, tree, very, very strong, only 2 leaves, the smell comes. If Tulsi tree, the smell comes. This is Tulsi. So great devotees like our Gurudev, life of Prabhupada also we saw, our all Acharyas we saw, very young age. So they are attraction for Krishna bhajan. This is their childhood. They never waste their life. Whole life they always engage in it. Set the example for us. But our example, what we do in the life, since childhood till youth, always in material association, sense gratification, saisava jovane jada sukha sangi, abhyasa haila manda, We have very wrong habits, bad habits. We become victim of bad habits. That is what Bhaktivinoda Thakur is saying here. Abhyasa haila manda. We become the victim of so many bad habits. And that's why this became the obstacle in the practice of bhajan. Nowadays, very young age, instead of bhajan, we practice technology, mobile. Very young age. The Komarang Acharit Pragya, Prahlad Maharaj teaching, very, very young age you try to do bhajan, Harinam, Harikirtan, in contact with Krishna bhajan, in the paraphernalia of bhakti. But very young age nowadays, our children, we are busy in other technology. And that will, what will happen? It will make us more engrossed in the material life. And all the practice when becomes stronger, that we will not be able to control them. So very young age we should train them. Even it is uncomfortable for us. We are thinking we are getting some pleasure in mobile phone and all these things. Let us they also enjoy. But we are foolish and we want to make them also fool. That is very, very wrong habits. We should not do any wrong practice in childhood. Childhood is very easy. Saisava Jovane, childhood, when you practice like this, when you enter into youth, you will have a good habits. Material world, you will not be away from material contamination, will be coming. But still, it will protect you. When you practicing the bhakti properly, you are always protected. Nija karma dose edhe haila bhajanera pratibandha. Otherwise, what will happen? Due to our own karma, fault of our own karma, this body will become obstacle for bhajan. Our body, our senses, they are totally become obstacle for our bhajan. We will not be able to do bhajan. If you childhood practice, then possible one day you will be able to do bhajan like Raghunath Das Goswami. Sankhya purvaka nama gana nati kala vasani krito. How Goswami is doing bhajan? Sankhya purvaka nama gana nati kala vasani krito. Nidrahara vihara kadi vijito. Chatyanta dino chajo gopi bhava rasamritabda lahari kallola magnor muhur bande rupa sanatanam raghujugo srijiva gopalako. Without practice, nothing happens. We have to practice from childhood, that it will be easy for us. You know, in Ramayana, we see Lord Ram, when they are very, very young age, and Vasishtha Rishi is taking them to their Gurukul, to the forest. Why? Vasishtha Rishi is telling to Maharaj Dasrath, if they are very young age, they will not practice. Who knows, they will remain king or they have to go to forest. That time, how they will survive? How they will face the challenges in their life? Anytime it happened, Lord Ram, even when he is in youth, he had to go to forest. 14 years. In forest there is no nice kitchen, nice bedroom, nice heater, even no couch chair to sit. All dependent. You should not have wrong all the practice. That's why we try to practice austerity. But same time, that should not be also false. Jukta Vairagya. Whatever available. Nobody is telling us to go to forest and do bhajan. Next day nobody will come to temple anymore. Better not practice bhakti anymore. It's not like this. Whatever available, we should try to practice some austerity. We should practice Yukta Vairagya. Anasaktasya visayan jatharam upajanjitaha Nirbandha Krishna samandhe yukta vairagyam uchyate. This is our acharyas, they follow this. Srila Rupa Goswami's this statement. In our temple in Mathura, Gurudev, when early time, devotees not have enough prasadam. That time. This is when I'm telling Premanand Prabhu was newly joined in what? That time. When they're going for bhiksha, now they're giving like quintals. Oh, you want atta, take quintals. On ghee, take tin. But that time they're giving only 1 tablespoon bhiksha. Brahmins, they're like so strict. They're not liking Vaishnavas so much. How difficult. Even 1 roti you will not make. So this is how devotees, they survived. There's no good water. Only all the water in Mathura, they are all like salty water. Only they have to go to Bengali Ghat. Even when I came to Mott in 96, that time also there was no filter or arrow water was in temple. We have to go to bank of Jamuna, there's some place where we're getting water to drink. Sweet water. Getting water for cooking. Or Tirtha Maharaj, they told that how they were going, they're writing one sloka in a piece of paper, in pocket, and reading, remembering, and the meantime they're carrying water between from Jamuna, bank of Jamuna, to come to temple. So water will be cooking, used for cooking. This is how they did. That's why they remembered so much. So much sloka. Remembered so much this knowledge, how they served. That is real knowledge. We are sitting in table with good light and remembering. This is not. How they practicing doing seva and remembering together. This is how they practiced. Jukta Vairagya. So later on when Gurudev preached their opulence, that is also utilized for Krishna seva. Whatever available. Anasakta, detached. What circumstances will come in your life is not sure. You may get opulence, you may not get. But whatever is there, utilize everything for the service of Krishna. Nirbandha Krishna samandhe yukta vairagyam uchyate. That is real renunciation. If it's coming so much, Yudhishthira Maharaj, devotees should not pray that I will always remain as poor and do bhajan. Not like this. If necessary for Krishna seva, all the opulence also used for Krishna seva. Yudhishthira Maharaj is praying, Oh Lord, if there is all opulence comes in my life, I will use for you, for your service. If opulence comes, they use for service. Prabhupada also did like this. There was time, there is even not a shawl to cover the body. In winter time, Gurudev gave his own shawl to Prabhupada in Radha Damodar temple. But then, later when Prabhupada preached around the world and big, all temples happened, so much opulent temple, everything happened. That is also used in service. But they always remain detached. They are not attached in this at any circumstances, whether there is good situation or not. In all circumstances, they always remain detached and do bhajan of Krishna. This is vairagya. We should always try to practice this, whatever circumstances be there. Otherwise, it will become obstacle in the path of bhajan. The goal is Krishna bhajan in whatever circumstances. So we should try to practice this from very young age. Vardhakya ekhan pancha roge hata kemane bhajiba bola kandiya tumara charane padiya che subi bola. Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur is telling, oh Gurudev, Vardhakya ekhana pancha roge hata. In old age, all types of diseases, body becomes slowly invalid. Each one limb they become invalid in old age. Don't wait for the old age. How I'll do bhajan of Krishna? Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur Bhakti Vinod is teaching us that when you have time now, you should try to engage yourself in bhajan. Don't wait till very old age to do bhajan. Because who knows, that time you will be able to do bhajan or not. That will be very, very difficult. That's why this is teaching for us that if you want to do bhajan in Vraj Dham, in Vrindavan Dham, like our Gurudev's Acharyas, they have showed us the path, they set example of doing bhajan. Our Goswamis, they have set the example of doing bhajan. Then you have to start from very, very childhood, very, very young age. Then we will be able to do our bhajan. So today I want to conclude my class here. So tomorrow we will continue with some more Guru Tattva and glorifications. If you have any questions, anybody has questions, I can try to answer. Yes.
You said we should try to, when we are chanting, we should meditate on Vrindavan Dham. But when one who hasn't been to Vrindavan Dham, then how can we meditate on it?
If he has not gone to Vrindavan Dham, but through association, I told that when we are doing bhajan, we have entered into spiritual life. How we enter to spiritual life? First, we have devotees association, great devotees association. They have realization about Vrindavan. So when we are hearing the Harikatha, so they're describing the pastimes of Vrindavan, the moods of Vrindavan, and that will create impression in our heart. That is also how we can enter into Vrindavan. Prahlad Maharaj, in the womb of mother, when even not that time not taken birth, by hearing only Bhagavatam from the lips of, while he is in the womb of mother, he realized Krishna bhajan, everything. So how we are hearing, that is important. If you are taking the association of devotees, those who are vraja rasik, they are describing the mood of Vrindavan, the bhajan of Vrindavan, and certainly will also realize. In that mood we reside in Vrindavan, like that. And when there is chance, of course, go to Vrindavan, do parikrama, hear Harikatha, like that. Understood? Yes.
Can I ask, continue this from this morning? Can I ask something about it?
Yes. Can I ask from morning class?
My understanding is that a guru should best be Uttam Mahabharata.
Yes.
But it may be not always available or possible. Then it is also proper to take shelter of Madhyam Mahabharata, because also Madhyam devotees may give initiation, because if the Guru Parampara may continue, new disciples, they get shelter. Is this correct?
Yeah, there is considerations. I will tell you. Your question you ask first.
Question continues. If the disciple takes shelter of Madhyam Bhakta, but the instruction is always that one should see his guru as an Uttam Mahabharata.
What is
the instruction is that one should see his guru as an Uttam Mahabharata. One should not think of him as an ordinary person like that. So will this not become contradiction?
I will just explain that to see a Uttam Bhagavat, to understand a Uttam Bhagavat position, none of us have realization how a Uttam Mahabhagavat is like. it is not easy to understand the position of a Uttam Mahabhagavat. Only we can understand a Suddha Bhakta. Suddha Bhakta means a Madhyam and Madhyam Uttam Adhikari, also called as Suddha Bhakta. Because in Uttam Mahabhagavat, you will never realize, even you see him directly, meet with him, you will not realize that he is Uttam Mahabhagavat. They are not always manifested. Like Krishna, he himself appears before us, we will not be able to understand him. Krishna is saying, Naham prakasa sarvasya yoga maya samavrita mudhayo navi janati lokamame jabhyam. I am not always revealed to everyone and everywhere. He is covered by yoga maya potency. Similarly, Uttam Bhagavat, they never is not easily available or manifest before you. If mercifully Krishna wants, he will manifest Uttam Bhagavat before your vision. Even I am telling about our Gurudev. Before Gurudev traveled around the world, or there was not so much big preaching, how many understood him? That he is Uttam Bhagavat. Nobody understood him, right? After preaching his glories, then this happened that we understand him. But Gurudev once told, do I have any symptom of Uttam Bhagavat? Himself told. Asked. Some devotees asked this question in Kartik. Gurudev was teaching the Madhurya Kadambini. There is Guru of Uttam Bhagavat and Madhyamadhikari Guru, like that. So they asked question, Gurudev, you are Uttam Bhagavat. Gurudev told, which symptom you see in me as Uttam Bhagavat? It's not easy. You cannot see. Uttam Bhagavat, Mahabhagavat symptoms are different. Gurudev told like Narad Muni. He touched somebody. You have Krishna Bhakti, Krishna Prem. You have. Immediately. That is the symptom of Uttam Bhagavat. Immediately. This pastime they never do. Never exhibit. Because it will become cheap. Not understand. Commit offense. Understand? One will commit offense. That's why they always play the role of a Madhyam Adhikari. Uttam Madhyam Adhikari. Madhyam Uttam. Madhyam Adhikari has 4 dealings. Uttam Bhagavat has not these 4 dealings. You should understand these differences. What are the 4 dealings? Prema, Maitri, Kripa, Upeksha. Prema means they have love for Krishna, devotion, very high class devotion for Krishna, and they have friendship with equal other Madhyamadhikari, Vaishnavas, advanced devotees, Maitri. And they are merciful to other, those who have Kanishta, they are merciful, they are very, very merciful to them. This is Kripa. And those who are against Krishna or Krishna Bhakti, they neglect them. These 4 symptoms they exhibit. But Uttam Mahabhagavata, the Mahabhagavat doesn't exhibit these symptoms. The Mahabhagavat for him all equal. Understand my point? All equal. No discrimination is there. That's why Mahabhagavat difficult to understand. If before any Mahabhagavat will appear, you will think he is not a devotee. He is not practicing at all. Sukadev Goswami, Gurudev told many times, Sukadev Goswami will appear before you. You will understand, no neck bead, no tilak, no cloth. You will not go to him even. You will have common honor to him, Sukadev Goswami. That's why Mahabhagavat even will appear, we will not understand. This is Gurudev told that our Acharyas, they show this, because if you show this Mahabhagavat symptom, nobody will understand. There is one disciple of Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Thakur, I am telling, in Odisha, who was a Siksha Guru, one of the Siksha Guru of Srila Gaur Govind Swami Maharaj. His name was Bhakti Charandas Babaji Maharaj. Bhakti Siddhanta tradition, very advanced. So Guru Maharaj, Gaur Gobind Swami Maharaj told that he is Mahabhagavat. And he requested devotees not to go to visit him. Don't go to visit him. Although he went visited him, but Gurudev told not to visit him because you commit offense. His activities are not ordinary. Very, very different. Totally different. Sitting Harikatha, continuously crying for hours. If he sit in Basasan, he comes, Gurudev offered his seat, Basasan. Only crying, crying, crying. One eye crying, one eye smiling, like this. Very, very amazing personality. I have heard his pastimes more from his disciples, that he was not coming down to Madhyamadikari. Most of time not. Sometimes with there is shoes or any condition, directly entering altar to deity seva. No sense, external sense. In my childhood, I have also seen some Vaishnavas very exalted. They come to our house. So much absorbed in, but there no sense, external sense, passing urine, stool, going, nothing, no knowledge. You will have honor to him, you will not understand. That's why don't try to search for Uttam Mahabhagavat. Even you will come, Krishna will send, you will not understand him. We are not qualified to have association with a Uttam Mahabhagat Guru. And you will also not get benefit from that. Rather you commit offense. That's why Gurudev, although he is in that position, because Gurudev told, a disciple should always consider his Guru to be pure devotee. Disciple should consider in that way. This is beneficial for disciple. His internal mood you will not understand, but externally he behaves as Madhyamadikari. These 4 symptoms, as I told, these symptoms are there, then he is qualified to, because Kripa is there. Prema, Maitri, Kripa, Upeksha. If Kripa is there, mercy is there, Uttam Mahabhagavata will not be merciful to you. He will touch your feet, fold at your feet, fall at your feet. Then what will do? He will cry. Bhakti Charandas Babaji Maharaj, Guru Maharaj was going to visit him. He was crying, oh give me prem, Gaur Govind. Crying, crying. Like baby, like no knowledge, not teach you, oh give me, teach you, sloka, explain to me. Not. They have no sense, what will they preach you? They fully absorbed in bhajan, internal mood. That's why it's not easy to understand them. That's why Gurudev taught us, even one, through symptoms, one is pure Madhyamadikari, Madhyam Uttam or Madhyam Uttam Adhikari is the best Guru, Acharyas appeared in this planet. And those who are real Uttam Mahabhagavat, you will not understand them. Very difficult to understand their position and their activities. Now, your question is clear? Your answer is clear. That's why one disciple should consider Guru as Uttam Guru. Otherwise, your faith will become less. If thinking that my Gurudev is less, then you will have no faith. Then how will you get mercy? Originally, Guru is Tattva. Guru is a Sri Guru is a Tattva. He is not a one person. Understand? The Krishna and all Guru Parampara acting through him. They will give mercy through him. Krishna will also give a mercy to you. It's condition. So, Guru Rupe Krishna Kripa Karenba. Originally, Krishna is giving mercy to you. Everything. Guru Parampara is there. He is representing. That's why Guru, we have to always think your mind in a pure way. Never think that Guru is inferior or he is less. He should have a little bit more qualified. Not like that. You will not understand. If these 4 symptoms are there, He is merciful, in that way you have to understand.
Yeah, one more question. Because in Upadishamrita, there is explained that one should act different according to different kinds of devotees. This neophyte devotees, Kanishta, one should honor the mind. Madhyam, one should honor the Uttam. So, now if we cannot understand the Uttam, then how we can follow the shloka?
Very good question. But one thing perhaps you don't notice, these instructions, this Shastra is for Bhuj Adhikar. All the scriptures instructions is for whom? Only for Madhyam Adhikari. It's not for us. If you think yourself Kanishta, then it's not for you. That means these instructions given to a Madhyam Adhikari. A Madhyam Adhikari can understand Uttam Adhikari. A Madhyam Adhikari can understand Uttam Adhikari. Yes.
So, if I'm to understand the way you presented, the first question I think that Kanila was coming towards is that, especially we Westerners who've gone through different sanghas, come to Gurudev, had the experience of Gurudev's departure. Sometimes we're meeting people who have not had that experience, and they're coming relatively new, relatively fresh, and they're always asking these kind of questions. So how do they find qualified Guru? So if we look at these 4 symptoms, and we can then give this as instruction or as advice, look for these 4 things: prema,
Maitri, Kripa, Upeksha.
Kripa, Apeksha.
Upeksha.
Okay. And Upeksha is neglecting anyone not favorable to Krishna consciousness.
Especially offenders. Those who are
Offenders.
very.
Okay.
So this is important. So main thing is that what we do in our mostly devotees happening life, they practice very less. If you practice Harinam enough, Harinam, what will do? You purify your existence. One is very, very in neophyte stage now. No matter. He's not now aspiring devotee, want to enter into the spiritual life, or already practicing Harinam like that. But if you think most of devotees having this type of questions or doubts, their practice is very, very less. And their sanskaras, the practice is very less. That's why they put this type of question. When they're practicing enough, Harinam, chanting, whatever you practice, like temple program, or Harinam, or hearing Harikatha, enough doing, then it will be easy for you to understand. It will create a sanskar in you. It will be easy to understand. Everything will try to understand by intelligence. You will be cheated. Through intelligence, we will not be able to understand all these things. If you understand, you will feel this. You feel the presence. When I came to in association, I was very, very young time. And when I 18, 19 years is, when I saw Guru Maharaj, my Srila Gaur Govind Swami Maharaj's presence, I felt the difference. I had that sanskar, I felt the difference is there. I feel as if the whole area is totally different. Acting as if you enter. The Srila Narottam Das Thakur telling, Jaharo nikote gele, papo dure jaye. There is a song is there, no? Whomever, if you go near to him, the sinful thoughts is not coming in your mind. Understand my point? So this is symptom how you feel. I felt also with Gurudev, Bhaman Goswami Maharaj. In my mind, I feel that these are very, very exalted Vaishnavas, not common others. But these things by intelligence you will not understand. You will feel this. So if you are really have good sanskar, you are practicing, then you feel the difference. Understand my point? So that's why practice more. Try to do more Harinam Sankirtan. Some days, even day and night, do Kirtan. In Odishan tradition, in Bengal also, we do sometimes 24-hour Kirtan, retreat. We call 24 Prahar, Ashtaprahar, 8-hour Prahar. Beginning from Harinam Kirtan, this morning till next morning. Like this, non-stop Kirtan. So it will give some power of holy name. When our anarthas will little bit, mercy of holy name will be there, some sinful reactions will be destroyed, then you will create some impression. This will help you entering into spiritual life. You will understand deeper things. So otherwise, how will you understand? How will you justify it? By intelligence? Nobody can justify this by that. It is written scripture like that. That's it. Kahar nikot gale paap dure jaye, eman dayal prabhu keba kothe paye. How will you feel this? The sinful thoughts where your mind is going here and then, as soon as you come to their company, then close to them, you feel the difference is there. Like in a magnetic field, if you bring any iron, your compass coming, it is changing the direction. Not going towards material life, it's coming different way. Oh no, this is something special. This is impression. This will be possible, you have to practice more. Whatever you know about holy name, holy name's, Harinam's mercy will certainly create that. Then after that you can discontent. After that you know that no, I want this. This is Guru. Whether Shastra telling or not, but you know, he is my Guru. You will have faith, will create towards him. Not by hearing from others. You yourself will be convinced. Understand? This is important. Some days you have to, whatever you are doing, bhajan or your sadhan, increase it. Our Gurudev always gave emphasis on it. You increase, do your sadhan more seriously. Increase the number, the quantity. You increase the quantity of, we are doing bhajan only 1 hour or 2 hours a day. And 20 hours doing material association. How will you advance? When comparatively our spiritual activities is more than material activities, then you will have more spiritual power. Then you will understand these topics more. So our sadhana should be more enough. That's why Gurudev one time told one devotee that your bhakti should be such that you eat your prasadam eating, be enough that you get the bark in your mouth. Bark comes, the stomach full, gives signal. Simply bhajan doing somebody, then bark comes. Automatic harikatha comes. Anybody who speaks some harikatha. Automatic comes. Not speak prajarva. That is preaching. That is the qualification of a preacher. Should enough do bhajan. Or without doing bhajan, what preach will preach? No realization will come. That's why bhajan should be enough. So we are lacking in that. Our sadhan bhajan is very weak. Whatever we practicing, but it is very less quantity, not potent so much. Whatever Gurudev's instruction is there, whatever we received, we should keep on practicing and more and more. That is the only way in beginning. Any question? Hare Krishna. जय श्री गुरुदेव की जय. रूपानुगाचार्य श्री गुरुदेव की जय. रूपानुगाचार्य गुरुवर्ग की जय. समागत भक्त वृंद की जय. हिताय गौर परमानंदे हरि हरि बोल.